we wanted to see if we could buy a copy of every single video game. And by the end of this year, we want to try and be 50% done with this quest. And this is actually week 4 of this process, but we haven't really documented it well, so that's what we're gonna do now. There's over 31,000 titles that we need for this challenge, and I have a feeling that as we buy more, it's just gonna get harder and harder. In our first week, we bought a collection worth over $150,000, where there was a mix of cheap, rare, old, new, popular, bad, and downright wacky items. So this collection had a bit of everything, and it actually took our team days to unbox. But we got off on the right foot, adding 3,940 unique titles, all from this one collection. It's not in here. And after this video went live, it didn't take long for people in our community to quickly point out how hard this quest was going to be. Good luck trying to get stadium events, magical chase, and pretty much every Neo Geo game.
The Neo Geo CD stuff will be even harder to get.
So, in week 2, we bought a collection full of Neo Geo AES and Neo Geo CD games. Now, this was by no means the complete Neo Geo set, but we were able to check off 65 games worth over $20,000 from our list. Where is it? And for week 3, we bought 3 collections. Worth over $100,000, there were thousands more games. There was a collection full of garage sale finds, a collection full of rare RPGs, and a collection we traveled to and bought hundreds of retro cartridges. So we were able to add 2,512 games to the quest, but didn't even include the duplicates. Oh, there's my wallet. Anyways, this is when we realized that the more items we check off, the less likely we are to find unique items. So we needed a way to increase our ability to get even more items in weekly, and that's why we decided to expand our website to buy every game. This allows us to pay you big for your games, and for the last 3 weeks, we've been buying and syncing those submitted games over to the quest, which means we've added a few hundred extra titles behind the scenes, bringing us to 7,242 games to date. With all that being said, this time, we're unboxing everything you guys have submitted us, getting a package filled with rare items that I honestly have no idea what's inside, and then hopefully secure a deal on a collection with thousands of games. Or so Alpal tells me, but I have a feeling if that's the case, we're gonna be spending tens of thousands of these in this video. So Alpal, at our current rate, if we get 1,000 games per month, we will be done with this challenge in 2 years, assuming we don't actually add all of the other systems, handhelds, controllers, and every single new game coming out in the next 2 years.
Which we probably will.
So we are 23%
You told me 23.
complete. Yeah, okay, I guess it's not 23%. But I haven't synced our website submission, so people can actually sell to us directly here. So I can sync, looks like 427 more games, and looks like when we refresh, boom, we're at 24.34. So I want to get to 25% in this video, which would be a quarter of the way done in a couple months. I think that'd be incredible. But to hit kind of this soft goal, do you think we can get to 9,000 games purchased?
Well, would it help if we had a $100,000 collection coming in?
Yes. Yeah. How many games are in it?
Well, I actually have the list over on my computer, so we could find exactly what's on the collection.
That'd be great.
This person reached out like a month ago. We gave him a very strong offer, stronger than we normally ever do. But then he said
some good stuff
he
inside.
said that he actually had an offer that was quite a bit higher than ours, and I'm like, really? And he said, so I was like, okay, I'll wait, see if that goes through. And then he was like, it's going to be done around this time. I texted him around that time. I was like, hey, did the deal ever end up going through? And he was like, actually, no. I want to go ahead and move forward with you guys.
Okay.
And that's where I'm asking him to send the updated price starting link so I can look over and make sure we still want to send the offer.
Okay. Cool. So about how many games is it?
So there's around 2,300 games.
Ooh.
And there is some really rare and expensive stuff that we certainly haven't added to the list.
Okay.
And the most exciting thing is an item that I don't even know if we have on the list. It's an item that I've never seen before. So we've never gotten before.
Yeah, there are some things that are like weird variants that we don't have added to the list necessarily, but if we buy them, we will then manually add them. Like one that comes to mind is the Zombies Ate My Neighbors for Super Nintendo. There's a variant of that that's like thousands of dollars.
Right.
We're not really doing variants because it's just the game we're going for, but if we get that variant, yeah, we're gonna update it.
Certainly we're gonna update it.
Or
So
if you guys riot enough in the comments, maybe we'll add some stuff that's not added, but
yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that is certainly going to be added to the list from this collection. So it would be huge if we were able to pick it up.
My only concern is we've already started to see it with recent collections we've bought. How many unique things will be added? Might be 2,300, but is it only 1,000 unique items?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. I think it's going to get less and less. As I'm looking on this list, like, there are certain things that we definitely haven't got. But, like, the rare stuff, yes. When we're talking about the mid-tier and lower-end stuff, I think a lot of it is just going to be already updated on the list.
Okay.
Because we get it in all the time.
We're also tracking every single time we buy an item so we can see, like, I think right now, at time of recording, our most purchased game is Madden 2005
So
for
please,
PS2.
please send in. I don't care. It could be Hannah Montana. Let's make it not be Madden.
I really hope that we can get this. that'd be great, especially if it can be delivered here.
Yeah.
That'd be a huge plus. But actually, to get our list even more accurate, we might be back below 23% because, David, you and I need to update our handhelds and consoles list. So one of the things that we're doing is keeping every single console and handheld that we purchased. It's kind of separate from collecting all of the games, but we actually don't even have those added to our quest yet.
Gotta get to work.
Okay, Brother Dave, we have a tall task ahead of us. One of the things that we're doing for this is actually keeping all of our handhelds and consoles for the quest, because some of the stuff is like one of one in some cases. So that's one of the separate goals outside of all the games, is to get all the handhelds we can, but we actually need to track that because right now we don't have really anything added into the quest.
And that's the problem.
That's a big problem. How should we go about tackling this? I want to do all of the variants and the consoles. Like, do we do some of our Japanese and Canadian things and get those added? Should we start with handhelds?
Yeah.
So we have three sections. We have systems, we have handhelds, and we have controllers.
Right.
These are all separate things that we want to do that are in their own categories. Like this, now we have 3 Mountain Dew Xboxes. Chase actually doesn't know, but this one is brand new.
Yeah, I would say that we should definitely get the handhelds locked down, especially because I think we'll like to know how close we are to like collecting all of them. Are we? Is that possible?
I don't really know because there's so many variants and we're expanding what we're actually looking for. I think at a minimum we need to add all of the US handhelds, and then as we get unique variants, we'll add them to our list as we purchase them. That's my current thought. I don't know what yours is. We're kind of doing the same already with video games where there's all these different variants. So as we get them in, maybe we'll add them as we get them. That's kind of my thought. What do you think?
I think that definitely makes sense. I would say we probably have a running list of like completion based upon what we have. So
Yeah.
and there's just things that we're gonna find out more and more that we just don't know exist. So, and then maybe nobody knows exist.
Right?
So that'll be a fun process. But which ones do we not have added? Like just the special editions?
Dude, I have no idea.
Okay. I need to look at the list, honestly.
This is like the master list that we get to see on the back end. If you scroll to the top, we can see that there are 345 things that we need. Now, we probably have a bunch of these. Like that's a perfect example. The Black Reshiram and Zekrom Edition DSi. Right there.
This one, we have that one.
Yeah, like we have that. It's
we can
right.
check that
It's
off.
right there. Yeah, so we can check that off the list and get it updated, which
Okay,
is
so essentially what I need to do is just
call it out and I'll have to find it.
and you find it, yeah.
Yeah, which we can search it by name, but sometimes the name is even a little funky. So this is gonna be a process that I think we chip away at for a few weeks.
Yeah, definitely. So we made a little bit of progress. We were able to go through these top 2 sections here. We still got to figure out a way to do it more efficiently. We have so many more to go. And a lot of these, like this one, it's not even on our list. So there's a lot of adding to the list that we need to do, especially for these Japanese versions. But we can't continue this because Nolan is here and he has a bunch of website submissions for us. And so who knows what we're going to get.
Nolan, about how many packages are here?
Oh, actually, today was a little bit abnormal because there were 2 cartfuls instead of usually 1. We got 1 box. It's the biggest box I've seen in a while. It's 18 by 18 by 18, and it was just completely full of games. Like the box was busted open and everything. It probably weighed like 50 pounds. It was insane.
Okay, so we're dropping off stuff in the package shed, and it looks like Matt just picked up a whole cartload of stuff that's not even by list, and it seems like Alpal's on the phone with somebody. What was that about? I'm already sidetracked.
I'm just trying to figure out different shipping options for our sellers across the country. Try to make
Okay.
it simpler for them. Right now, they just pack everything in boxes, and it can become difficult for someone who's not versed in that. So I'm trying to figure out different options, like LTL freight type deal that I can do to make it simpler on them, and we can offer that service for them, and just trying to figure out different avenues with that.
Okay, it looks like we got a lot here. I was gonna come out to get our website submissions, but the golf cart's already full.
Yes, the golf cart's already full and we haven't picked up submissions yet. I think a lot of that is like Pokemon cards, and I think these are a couple of collections here.
Oh,
And then, yeah, we still have, Nolan said there was basically a van full
yeah.
of website submissions as
Except
well.
there were 2 carts. Let's just
Yes.
get all that in as well so
Okay.
we can get a plan
Yeah,
of
let's do
attack.
it.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Forgive me.
All right.
You got some,
Oh, hey guys. Okay.
I guess this is what we're doing. Don't worry, it's not wet or anything. And we
Oh
don't
my
have
goodness.
completely bald tires on the golf cart.
Well, there's one completely bald tire. One of them is going flat.
This is the best filming I've ever done.
Hey, you're doing great, David.
Thanks.
Get ready to explore. There's so much we bought. Video games.
I don't know where you guys are going, but I'm coming along.
Going to pick up the
We're gonna get the packages out of the trunk. Tatesy, that's not the cat's name.
It's Tinker, sorry,
It's
Tinker.
We have a new cat.
Tinker the cat. It's not ours.
No,
Not ours.
But
but we have it.
She likes to hang out in our shed.
Yep, there she goes.
I'm
She actually
very
likes to
allergic
hang out
her.
in our shed with skunks, apparently. I watched her and a skunk go in there together the other day.
You know,
Well,
thankfully the
they're
skunk
dressed
ran out.
alike.
Thankfully, the skunk ran out.
All right, Alpel. How many games do you think we're going to be able to add with this?
Well, generally, website submissions don't add as many as collections. We're still getting the ball rolling. We've only had everything on our list for what, a month?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say from our website submissions, probably 50 games.
So we just got all of these packages in, and now we need to get them processed so we can get you guys paid as quickly as possible. And because we're spending millions of dollars on video games this year, it's safe to say that it's nice to get cash back elsewhere. So Alpal's gonna go through and process this box, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about Upside.
No, we've used them before.
Yes, we have. The free Upside app gets you cash back on daily essentials like gas, groceries, and dining. So this year when we're going out to game conventions, game stores, or picking up collections, we can see what locations around us have cash back options. Brother Dave, how many locations are there?
There's actually over 100,000. There's literally opportunities everywhere.
And it's real cash back. It's not a confusing reward system, so there's no points or credits. It's just actual money that you can transfer right into your bank account. Or, Alpal, you can even choose from popular gift cards. And I think for us, considering how much we travel, the cash back on gas is a huge plus. And it's easy to use. Just open the app, claim an offer, pay as usual with your card, follow the steps in the app, and get paid. That's it. You actually earn 3 times more cash back than any other loyalty or rewards programs out there. And Alpal, users actually get $1 million in cash back every single week.
That can't be true.
It is. Actually, Upside has given $1 billion back to its users. To find out how much you can earn, download the free Upside app and use promo code CHASEATRP, and you'll get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon for your first tank of gas. Now, that's literally an extra 25 cents back per gallon on your first tank of gas when you use our promo code CHASEATRP. So thank you to Upside for sponsoring this video, and Alpal, we should get this person paid.
I agree.
So now that this little batch is processed, it looks like we got some Forza games, Skyrim, some common titles, but now that it's all processed, we have to get them paid.
Yeah, and actually, because we're highlighting this one specifically, we're going to give him an extra $10. So he is ready for payment. As soon as I send payment, it's actually going to go right over to the Caterpie Quest system.
And then from there, we can actually see how many items are new and how many items are duplicates. So if we look right here, actually there was like 400 that we didn't show. We didn't update and it accidentally like went through and synced them. So we're adding like another 400 some titles.
From yesterday or this
Yeah,
last
from
submission.
at some point. So that's good. But as soon as Alpal presses confirm, we'll get all of these updated.
All right, they're paying.
Okay, so now we just refresh. Come on. Hey, okay. So 74 new titles.
From that one submission?
Well, from the few, because there was that one and then there were a few extra. I don't know if these were, I'm pretty sure these were duplicates. But so we have 178 quantity updates as well. So we're gonna go ahead and just sync that right now. We'll sync. all of those will update. And then we go to our Quest website and we can see, hey, oh, we're so close to 26%. Okay, all right. So let's go through the rest of these, or as many as possible at least, and hopefully add a bunch more. We're gonna do a bunch of these in batches, but first, these packages are all the way from Venezuela. Anyways, I see N64 right off the bat with Pokemon Snap, and it's actually kind of a mystery because
And I
all
see
these
another
are
Pokemon
upside down.
Snap. And XG2.
Huh, how close are we on our N64 set? Gotta be at least 40% done.
I thought we might be more than that.
Over half of the N64 titles. There we go.
Ooh, Metroid, Zelda, Animal Crossing, 007.
Metroid Prime Pinball. Brother Dave, hold on. You love this game.
No, I want to play this game. I love
okay.
Metroid and I love pinball, and so it only makes sense. Can I just put these on my desk and just
Sure.
not buy
Play
them?
it. Yeah, there's a DS right there, actually. You could just play it now. Okay. We got Rogue Leader, Harry Potter, Zone of Enders, 007. Okay, this is a pretty good box. Disney Sports. So all Disney Sports games for GameCube have some value. Disney Sports Basketball.
You could argue every game has some value.
Well, I mean, it's just
More
like they're
than
not
most.
cheap.
I
They're
think
not cheap. I think
skateboarding
this
is
is like a
the-
$35 game.
I think it's the worst of the bunch.
Yeah, football is like 100 some, I think. There's an expensive game, GX, Metroid Prime, Mario Sunshine, Kirby Air Ride. This game continues to go up. I think it's over $100 now, possibly. Man, this is a much better submission than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh my goodness. Truth or Square. Rugrats is a movie. We probably don't have that one yet. Another Rugrats game. I don't know if we have that one yet. Ooh. Crystal Shards. World Driver? I mean, it's not a common one.
This is even cooler than I thought it was going to be.
It was just playing.
Look at this thing. You hear that music?
What do you think than I thought it would be.
I know.
Wow.
I don't understand the objective and what the mission is. It said single player mission. I don't even understand that. But
All right, you have fun with that.
thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, can I just
We're going to
keep
continue
doing
moving on.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple hours
And
left
these
on our
are-
shift.
Shockingly enough, these little boxes are almost always the most fun part of these Venezuela boxes. And that's because they're just full of games.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of everything.
There's even PS Vita.
There's Vita games, Assassin's Creed. Now, generally, these are filled with Pokemon, but since we started buying everything, now it is a mix of, well, everything. So as I go through the rest of this submission, there's actually a couple submissions and collections mixed in here that are super nice, like those ones down there. And that one over there actually has a lot of, we're actually going to lose money on that because Chase is going to keep almost everything. Okay, so I just got a shipment, Brother Dave, right here. And inside, I noticed...
What?
What is
this? So I pulled up the submission, and we're paying like $1,500 for the stuff, but this isn't the only box. Apparently, there's 3 other boxes. I gotta go dig through our boxes to find them, but this is cool. I mean, we can just look at it real quick. There is Donkey Kong Country 2.
Oh my goodness.
Like, this is all fantastic stuff. I mean, we're paying up for complete in box stuff, so this is one of 4 boxes, Alpal. I don't know where the other 3 are, but look, it's all really, really nice. So somebody just built their collection over on our website and submitted it.
This is the
Look at that, still has the outer seal on it.
this is the example of why we did what we did.
Yeah, so previously, if you wanted to sell a bunch of stuff that we didn't have, you enter it into price charting and copy your link over into our site, which you can still do if you already have your collection in a price charting app. But now you can just choose to build it in our site.
I would even argue more than that, Skylar. I would say people just assumed that we didn't buy those items.
That's true.
I would get emails all the time like, hey, do you buy this game
These are
complete in
so
box?
Incredible.
The answer is if it's a game, we're buying it.
That is really, like, we talk about all the time on the channel how it's just cool to see things that we've never seen before. And this is
Open it
definitely
up.
something
Is this
I've
the
never
drum
seen
controller,
before.
right?
Whoa. I do really want to find those other 2 boxes. Ooh, here's one. And the last one. And it looks like some DS and long box PS1. So I'll keep going through this, but I have a feeling that This isn't even close to the coolest stuff that we're going to get, or maybe some of the hardest stuff to find, because I keep asking Alpal questions, and he keeps like leading us on, like it's still getting better and better, but you have something.
It's actually something I don't know if we ever thought we were gonna get ever, and it checks off a lot of items on the list. It's actually right over here.
Oh,
This is a small Wonder Swan collection. And if you're like, what is that? Yeah, exactly. I don't even truly know exactly how to describe Wonder Swan.
the Wonder Swan was like Game Boy Advance era, maybe? It was
Yes.
trying to compete with Neo Geo Pocket Color and Game Boy.
Yeah, so it is a handheld game. I think strictly Japanese,
So this is,
I believe.
2 copies of Turntablist DJ Battle. These rubber banded ones are all duplicates. He just bought every Wonder Swan game he saw.
Oh.
Right? Like this is all Super Robot Tizen Compact. Like all of these are exactly the same.
This is Digimon. Nice.
Oh.
And you know what's so funny about this is because we were wondering what we should put on the list, and Wonder Swan came up, and I was like, I think the rule should be if we've gotten it in before, we should put it on the list. And this guy was like, because it falls within the range we're trying to go for, but I was like, really? Wonder Swan? It's so niche that I don't know. And then it was very short after that this guy was like, hey, do you want some Wonder Swan stuff? And I'm like, I guess.
So I guess this is going to be added to the quest now.
Yeah.
Which means we have to go for all the Wonder Swan games. I think there's Wonder Swan and Wonder Swan Color. Am I right on that?
Yes, I think you are right. Wonder Swan Color.
Digital Partner. It looks like a Digimon to me.
Fire Pro Wrestling, Mobile Suit Gundam, Wonder Stadium.
Oh, Gunpei. Was Wonder Swan just Japanese?
I said that earlier. I believe it's just Japanese release.
Okay, because I was like, crap, we're gonna have to get these US now.
Yeah, no, I think it's only Japanese.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So if you guys want to see the full list, you can actually go to our site, quest.caterpie.com. We've been talking about it. You can go to Wonder Swan and see everything that was added. But back to this, we do have some retro titles, ones that we've definitely seen before, so we'll be adding some duplicates there. But we are getting some more CIB retro. Heck, Legends of the Diamond, the baseball championship game.
Wait, Legends of the Diamond that's actually like a semi-bolo for
Really?
sports games.
Find out what that's worth.
Yeah.
Real quick. And then there's just a bunch of other NES games. So how some of these are wrapped, I'm wondering if like it's purchased from a game store like this, or if this is like eBay inventory. We have a lot of people that sell us their sitting eBay inventory. We have Dragon Power, Metal Gear.
It's something crazy, but CIB it's $50.
For a baseball game.
Yeah, and the cartridge is $25, so that means I would argue this box should be worth more. Like it should be worth more complete.
That is
Usually
a little
it's more.
surprising.
Usually it's a lot more than a double up. So that's strange. Ultimate Paintball.
Oh, Resident Evil
This
Survivor?
might be the most uncommon Resident Evil game. I seriously don't know if I've seen this. Resident Evil Survivor.
Let's see. Resident Evil. What is it?
Survivor.
Survive. Not yet. Well, we're paying almost $60 for it. So there
This
you
is
go.
where I don't understand the market. I've never seen this Resident Evil game before. It's only $58.
But you're totally right. We've seen so many Resident Evil 2s and 3s, which are well over $100, and this might be
Yes.
like, I don't know, around that or less.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of Maddens and FIFAs and Tiger Woods.
Chase, my box is pretty good though. So this box is separate. They didn't put their order number in the box. So
Bummer.
please, if you submit us something, please put your order number in the box because
It slows down the process.
It
so
does.
We can't get you paid as quick.
Look at this. Dang, dude. That's a heavy for the Genesis. Who's this from?
this is from Mitch.
Shout out
Mitch 90.
to Mitch. That's a good variety too. Wii U,
Still
PS2
PS2 game?
Switch, Xbox, PS3.
Oh, Matt, we played this game so much.
Not bad. We beat it.
That's one of the best co-op games ever made.
It's such a fun game. It's hard.
So back to this box. Apparently, it's better than we originally thought.
Yeah, Sky, I looked it up. There's 224 items. We're paying about $400 and something.
Yes, but there is one GameCube game.
Oh,
It's buried in there, and it's a good one.
I see my first, like, yeah, that's a good game, Jak and Daxter. But sweet mercy, I've never seen so many Maddens in one submission. So congrats, Luke.
There are 18 Madden 2005s alone.
Alpal, I saw this FedEx box.
Yeah, and you have no idea at all what's in here.
I have no idea.
I don't think anyone does. I'm
Really?
a little worried that like.
Do you?
'cause I do.
All right.
I do, and I'm very excited to get your reaction for what's in here because it's some pretty unique stuff. I hope it's packed well.
Oh,
It seems to be packed pretty well. It is very Pokemon related.
That is awesome.
That is so cool.
So this is European exclusive, I think.
Yes, that is.
Face plates
Yes.
for a new 3DS, in I assume used condition.
Yes, yeah, I think
Wow.
that's used. Yep,
I don't think I have that.
you definitely don't.
Okay. That does not happen every day. Pokemon handheld that I don't have and that I want.
Yeah. What are you looking?
You brat, you said we weren't gonna get this.
Oh
Wasn't
my
produced in the
gosh.
U.S.
Why did they not release this in the US? I would have bought 1 million units myself. I love that transparent yellow Pikachu 2DS. Yes, good old classic Game Boy Color grape and teal Hyrule Edition. New 3DS XL, yellow and gold. This box packs a punch. And there's the Solgaleo, or as Sky Guy would say, Solgaleo.
I would say.
Thank you, Skylar. Thank you
You
for
say
that.
Solgaleo in the tune of Ave Maria?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, oh my gosh. I wanted these for quite some time. I knew these existed because of, I think Jesse showed them to me.
Yeah. So why this is so funny and so important is that you literally didn't come to a deal on a lot of these with Jesse, and then probably the next week, this person reached out with these.
So this has been in the works for months.
Yes, yeah, it's taken a while. We've had to figure some things out with and being international and
Oh my goodness.
working out the deal. But
Well, Alpal, you set yourself a high bar, but you have to beat this next week. I'm just kidding. This is remarkable. this is remarkable.
all right, we can't we have 1 to 10 every time, you know.
That is incredible. 4 new handhelds for the Pokemon Pursuit. I don't have any of these, but I do now. Great job. And I got a shout out. Apparently this came from Retro Tangaroo. We'll link the Instagram. Incredible stuff. Thank you so much, Retro, for the deal. This is like beyond incredible. I am pumped to add 4 new collection pieces.
Here's his Instagram real quick in case we absolutely butchered his name. Sorry.
But since you're in such a good mood, Chase, I have a very important question for you. I've always wanted to collect every single Metroid game ever, but I don't have the money to do so. Or my wife would kill me if I did. So I was wondering if I could collect them through us not selling them right away, and so I can see all of them, put them on a shelf, and then maybe we could sell them in a whatnot all together as David's favorite.
So hold all the Metroids until we have all of them?
Yes. Can I please do that?
No. Just kidding, sure.
Yeah, thank goodness I didn't do that.
The next day, we had a great Whatnot auction yesterday, including selling all of those Wonder Swan games that we literally just got. Nolan has 2 people that bought a ton of it, and he's going to show off their orders.
Just want to quickly highlight 2 buyers of the week. American Bash got a bunch of Wonder Swan. He loves his Digimon. And then right here, Shulman. One of the games that we found out during the show, this is Gunpei. It's like one of the best games on the Wonder Swan, a console that we've really never bought or really heard of.
So this is part of a collection that just came in. It's kind of been coming in a few boxes here and there, and I was suspecting something that was in this box because they're running NES in the show today.
Okay.
And there's something, a very special NES piece actually right here on top.
Oh, I recognize it right away. Oh my goodness.
This is Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Complete.
That's not just anyone. We've had that copy before.
Yes, this is literally our copy coming back to us. He bought this copy from us and then sold it back to us.
All right.
CIB is like $2,000.
It also is not fun to play.
It is not. It's actually a terrible game. Don't play it. So I said show. We're actually doing an auction right now full of NES titles. And I want to get the guys' reaction to this item and see if they want to sell it. I have something for you to sell if you do so wish to do so.
I'm running an auction right now. I can't sell something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you might want to run this.
What do you have? What?
Oh!
What? That price chart's over $2,000, Alpel.
It does. That's why I figured you want to sell it.
Can I sell it at $330?
Sure.
Because I'm already saving our top 2 games for $330. So
Okay, you can add
we'll
that
this
top
to the
three.
mix.
Top 3 games.
Okay, $330, guys.
There you go.
$330. We'll be selling it.
So these two boxes here are actually unlike any other collection that we've received. I might give you an idea of what's in here.
I mean, there's so many Switch games that we still need. I mean,
That
Give you the exact count if you'd like.
yes. I mean, there's so
So-
many limited run games, so like that. This is gonna be
yes,
helpful.
and I believe this is a full limited run set for the Switch.
What?
Really?
I believe so.
That's a lot of games.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just his, and maybe.
over 2,000 Switch games to get still.
Okay, well, so I believe this is 1 through 200. So maybe that's not the full set. I don't know. Limited Run just keeps producing them. I'll let you just pan them over. I don't really know everything about Limited Run because there's just so many, like, Limited Run titles.
AI is saying 324 currently.
Okay.
But even still, 1 through 200.
So this is 1
That's
through
insane.
200. Like, this is the first one that's just like, oh yeah, Persona. Yeah, so some good stuff. And obviously, there's limited run collectors out there, so people will be looking at A Boy and His Blob, Skill Attack. Again, a lot of these, like, I am not familiar with. I know, you're like, you sell games, you don't know every 5,000 Switch titles? No, I don't.
You don't.
No, I don't. I don't know what else is in here. Kung Fury?
Kung Fury?
Do you know that one?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Okay, well,
It's
they
a
actually
fever
do.
dream of a movie.
Mutant Blob's Attack. What about that one?
Never heard of it.
What about Minoria?
I speed run that game.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think he's lying.
Ooh, I
you-
do think I actually have that. So I'm
have it
collecting every
sealed?
single Alien game. Yes.
In a collector's case?
Yes, because we got it in another limited run collection about a year ago, and I remember shelling out almost $100 for that.
Cursed to Golf? Contra Collection. Oh, Valis, that's a nice title there. Oh, Felix the Cat. And another Minoria? Another Skeletak? So there are 244 games here in total. There are a few duplicates, but Skylar, I'm more interested in knowing how many games are added to the quest.
So our tool is a little broken,
Okay.
but I do know the number of new titles. I just
Okay.
can't tell you. We can do the math on duplicates, but to actually add them, we have to wait.
Okay.
But it's 158.
158 titles.
Yeah. Which means
Wow,
there's 80 some, 90 some that are duplicates.
Okay.
So our system only shows 60 duplicates right now, so that's an issue. But we want to be as accurate as possible.
Right.
It's a little bit of a hiccup, but this is super cool.
Wow, that's huge. That is a lot of rare titles that are hard to come by. I mean, we have very expensive titles to very cheap titles and everything in between, and limited run is so uncommon, so that's awesome.
Well, just in total, it's 0.5%, which is a bummer. But it is almost 10%, right? There's over 2,000 Switch titles.
yeah.
So,
Hey, 0.5% better every day, that's what he said. So Skygat, I know we were talking about this. I didn't realize this game is almost $400.
yeah. I mean, it can sell for over that in good shape, and this one has an acrylic case. So Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, because there is this Shantae, and
There's a
this
lot of Shantaes
Shantae.
in other places. But the Pirate's Curse, I can't remember specifically why it's so expensive. There's
I think that
something
one was
about it.
actually just very limited, and people like Shantae. So for the Game Boy Color, Shantae is, I think, the most expensive cartridge.
I
And
think it's the most expensive one.
okay, we've never told this story. Should we tell it real quick?
Oh, about Shantae?
Yeah. So
Yeah, go ahead.
we're streaming, and we had a bunch of Game Boy Color manuals, and we were just selling lots of manuals on our auction. We'd lay down 10 manuals. It'd go for 20 to 30 bucks, whatever they would go for. And in one of the lots, as I'm picking them up, I think it went for $37. I pick it up, and stuck to the back of one of the manuals was a Shantae for Game Boy Color manual.
It was.
And I think it price charts at like $300 or $400.
I think complete, I'm pretty sure it's like $2,100 or something
Yeah,
like that.
because it's sold, a handful of times in the last 15 years. Like,
So, I mean, that was just, we didn't know what to say when we found that.
we just told them, good job, we'll buy it back from you. You can make a bunch of money if you
Take a
want.
bunch of money buying it back from us.
Yeah. But there are some other really expensive games that are in
Oh,
this
right there.
in this set. So we have Outlast Bundle of Terror. This is almost as expensive as Shantae.
Yes,
this
and
is
there's even another
like
Outlast game.
360 some bucks.
And
then
Stranger
there's
Things.
Star Wars.
That's
Stranger Things 3, I think, is just under that, around the $300 mark.
what makes that one so expensive.
I think again, it was just a very, very limited release, and like I don't think this will like Stranger Things 3 was kind of like peak as far as pop culture went at the time, even though this came out like much later after season 3. I just remember people saying how hard it was to get, and there's like a big box set thing that comes with it too. So it stayed pretty rare, especially the third one. But there are a lot of pretty rare games in here that might be just as rare, but not respected value-wise because the demand is just lower.
Right.
So my journey of collecting every Metroid game in this Caterpie Quest has begun. I'm pretty sure we have already bought some games, but I haven't been able to add them to my shelf. So here are 3 games. Got Metroid Prime Pinball, and Metroid Prime 3. So really killing it. Sky Guy,
Hi.
Alpel was just talking to me. He has a massive update for the big collection that's coming.
We are getting it. Well, I thought. We had made a deal happen.
Okay.
We were even discussing shipping options. He was getting everything prepped. And then he texted me and said, "Hey man, I don't know if I can let it go." I'm in the process of texting him.
Yeah.
Because he's talking about trying to sell it himself.
That's. You can.
It's
a lot of work.
That's actually what I said to him. I'm like, dude, you can totally do that, but just know you got to factor in the fees and the shipping costs, not to mention the time. When you have 2,400 items in a collection, it's probably going to take you 2 years to sell.
Yeah, we do.
Like-
so this is actually a good note. We do frequently talk to people because they're like, "Hey, what's the best way to sell my collection?" We'll teach you how to sell it. Like the history of our channel is teaching you how to sell stuff, but we've also shown there is time and a lot of fees that a lot of people don't factor when it comes to selling a collection themselves. Like this person who has all these NES games here, there's over 600. Listing all of these individually, how long would it take you and I to list 600 items?
600 items, NES games.
If they're cart only, like let's just do a little.
You and me,
Yeah.
I mean, a
list
week?
maybe like, would we list maybe like 50 a day each?
maybe.
That's pretty. That we're working.
Yeah. Maybe if we're not caring much about research or anything, just
throwing
following the
them
price
up.
charting and.
But then how long would it take to sell?
Right, there's a lot of these games that we would have to sell and like accept offers on. So I'm trying to
Yeah. No.
just let him know, and I don't, we don't want to pressure anyone.
No,
I
and
don't
that's-
want
and
him to
that's the
feel
other
like
thing. I mean, the collection's worth. What have we?
110,000. So
So it's like.
I understand.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these things he bought originally too. So like the nostalgia is even
Yeah.
tighter when you pull them
Yeah.
off the shelf.
And one thing that's kind of nice, and a lot of you guys that we bought collections from will comment on the videos. Like, thanks, I can now refer back to this video so I can relive my collection at any time. That's part of the fun of recording collection. What, did you just talk about this?
No, it's funny because I literally said that to him, and he said, actually that would just cause a bigger wound. And I'm like, oh, forget I said that then. So,
Man. Okay. Well, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
I'm gonna text him and see. I don't want to pressure him, but we'll see
Yeah.
if we can make it happen. But it might not happen.
We're on the same page.
And next up, the game you all have been waiting for, Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Sweet mercy. This is the 5-screw cartridge. Let's get a good look at condition here. We're selling it right now. Donkey Kong Jr. Math starting at $1 on Whatnot. This thing is stunning. The cartridges. The box, hang tab torn off. So note that. So this is a hang tab box, but it was torn off. So it's got that going on. The manual, though, extremely important on a game of this magnitude, is in pretty nice condition. Here we go. Donkey Kong Junior Math has started. And right now it is at $7. Now it's at $1,300.
Shulman.
5 seconds on the clock. Will Shulman take it down? Kingwed's got the popcorn. They're watching the show. Anime Fan says I'm out, and Shulman takes it down, getting Donkey Kong Junior Math. Congratulations to Shulman getting the Grail of the day.
So something here that happens at Caterpie is like sometimes stuff gets lost in the mix. Like we have so many, like we don't have any bin slots available anymore to put unprocessed stuff and just random stuff. So we were trying to figure out where to put some bins of games, and I was just going through this random stuff that I don't even remember what is in there, and we pulled out this bin and I opened it up and look at that. We just had like we just had CIB Retro.
Oh, dang it, we could have kept streaming.
Like we just have a whole thing of CIB 64 games that we just totally forgot about. We do a lot better than we used to with like sorting when stuff comes in, so we don't have this happen, but sometimes apparently it still does.
So you're telling me that we don't take inventory on 100% of the items that come into this barn?
No, I'm telling you we don't take inventory on anything that comes in.
That's not true. We just counted Switch games.
Yeah, but
We took inventory of 5 of them.
that's not inventory.
We are on the Caterpie Quest now. We can technically see everything we've ever bought, but not when it leaves.
Not when it leaves, not if we still have it.
So it's
Not where it is.
It's not inventory, but it's a start. Now, pal, I have the numbers from last week. Our tool is now working. So,
Good to hear.
So, just from our website submissions, we are adding 167 new items, which is great.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised by how many that is.
Yeah, and about 300 quantity updates. Let me write these down. But we will go ahead and sync. We'll sync those. They should disappear after. Yep. And then we'll sync our quantities as well. Boom. And now we also have to add those collections that we were talking about. We got the Wonder Swan.
The Wonder Swan will
so
be
let's go
100%
ahead
of those will be
and
added.
we will confirm that. Boom. Now that's gone. And then we will go to this one. So the Switch one, 158 unique titles, some with extra quantities. Like this one, Ruby Arrow Fell. We'll be adding 2, but there were 60 already purchased. So
Sweet.
the quantities make sense now.
60 were already purchased.
Yeah. That's
I'm actually
we've gotten a
surprised by
collection that had a bunch of limited run Switch stuff in the past. So those are our updated numbers. So here's what we were at. Get ready for it. Let's refresh. Oh, it feels good.
7%.
It feels good. Wow. So we passed 25%. We've purchased 14,000 items.
And I'm more focused on. We got a ton of Wonder Swan games and a ton of limited run games, which are both hard to get items.
Let's see what
So that feels good.
percentage of the Wonder Swan set we actually got. So it's all the way down here. Oh no.
Really? Oh, because it was Wonder Swan and Wonder Swan color.
There's
so it was
there's
split.
77 more Wonder Swan games to get.
Maybe that guy, still has more. Because we'll have to.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying. And
Yeah,
hopefully. 'cause
that's fantastic.
that's going to be hard to find.
That means we're able to add 1,318 unique games just this week to the list. So maybe this won't take a decade.
Yeah, next time, I actually think we're going to add a lot more. We have a collection of 3 pallets of video games coming in tomorrow. And that collection I was talking about, he ended up going through with the deal. So
This is the first time I've heard of that.
$110,000 worth of video games that is for sure coming in. So I think we'll be able to add more than 1,300 games.
Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe.